Traders 12 page. 12 pockets, 3 inches wide and 4 inches deep. Why is it called a Traders 12? You probably already know if you do artist trading cards. This is the dimension of an artist trading card, 3x4, which makes it a perfect place to sort, store, and organize all the supplies you use for your for creating artist trading cards. It's also just a super versatile basic pocket for so many craft supplies. Here's an example, right? This is all Halloween things. So I've got some foam embellishments, flat embellishments, mini clothespins, a small roll of washi tape. I've got things in the front facing forward and backward. But basically, I've just got a bunch of Halloween things all in one place, visible, accessible. We love that, right? You can see all the goodies that you've got. I've done the same thing here. These are all chipboard embellishments for travel, front and back, right? 12 pockets loaded up. It's a great place to store things like these big, what are these, probably 3-inch chipboard letters, self-adhesive chipboard letters. Letters are hard to keep track of. It's hard to know what you've got. By putting just a couple of letters in each pocket, you can see that you have everything you need to spell a word or create that title or whatever you're trying to do. So it makes things really visual and accessible, right? But where the Traders 12 really shines is when it comes to little embellishments, right? So the question I always get is how many things can you put in there, right? These are all pink and red things. I've got bling, I've got buttons, I've got some flat die cuts, I've got flowers, I've got glitter, I've got a mess. It's so easy to store all of these things in the Traders 12. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to put all these little baggies. Let's see. I've got 3 different colors of pink glitter. Now, when you're loading your pockets, what's the best way to load them? Heavier, bulkier things closest to the spinder. Lighter weight things closer to the outside. That seems sort of counterintuitive, but that's the way that it's going to work best. So it doesn't matter if it's brads or bling. I'm going to try and put some things in facing forward and facing backwards, so we'll have a really good visual on all this stuff. I should be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far I've got 9 things in there. I've got some more flowers. So we'll go 10, 11. I should have put those 2 die cuts that match together before I slid them in there. Now one of the things here is that you can put a variety of the little bags in the pocket, and because everything is so clear, you're going to be actually able to see that you do have multiple bags in there and multiple items in there as well. And I probably could be stuffing 2 or 3. I'm putting them in one at a time. I don't really need to be doing that, do I? Sue's laughing at me behind the camera, you guys, just so you know. So I'm stuffing here. So I've got 3 bags of buttons in here. And really being able to see everything is so key to using the supplies that you've got and really making the most of those supplies. Oh, I stopped counting. Darn it. Well, you can see there's a lot of things going in here, right? There are a lot of things. And the thinner, flatter things, you can go more per pocket. So I know you've heard me say you can put 4 to 6 things comfortably in a pocket. I know we have people who put more than that. In a couple of the demos that I've done, you've seen me put 10, 12, 13, 14 things in a pocket. So it's possible. Oh, Sue's saying, show the baggie. So these are just, I have a bunch of different little size baggies, 1x1, 2x2 that I'm using here. I've got, micro beads in this one. I've got some bling here, some teeny tiny teeny tiny brads in that one. These are things that would just get lost, right? Little brads and micro beads, things that you would forget you even had. But because everything is so clear and visible, it's easy to see all those things, and then you can remember that you have them. And if you remember that you have them, then you will, what do we say? Use them, right? If you can remember that you have it, you'll actually use it. So now I took all of that stuff, right, and I stuffed it all into these little pockets. We'll turn it around so you can see both sides. I'm pulling my flaps out over the top so everything stays in there. Look at that. So embellishments, whether it's the brads or eyelets or bling or little Ziploc baggies of glitter, which I really do recommend, right? You might have big jars of glitter, but you have to remember that you have those, and then you have to go get them, bring them to your workspace and use them. But if you just take a baggie and fill it with pink glitter and put it in your pink section, first of all, you're gonna remember that you have it. And you're going to be able to take it out and use it. And one little pink baggie of glitter, well, you can glitter the world with that, right? And then you can put it away. And when the baggie's empty, then go back to your big pink glitter jar and refill the baggie and drop it back in there. If it's visible and accessible, if you remember that you have it, then you're actually going to use it. And that is one of the beautiful things about using the scrap rack, because you can see everything. Okay, so the Trader's 12 page, 12 pockets, ideal for all kinds of things. Grouping things together by theme, keeping those alphabet chipboards together. Again, it's going to work for your ATC, your artist trading card supplies. 12 pockets, 3 inches wide by 4 inches deep. Trader's 12. The SKU on this is P